Richard. The Steelers are still alive.
And live and well and kicking. Don't ask me how.
It's incredible that we've reached this point and that here's where we are. Do you think they'll make the playoffs?
That's really. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I would say they will. I would say they will, partly because I'm a fan and I'm hopeful. But if you look at the analytics of it, I got to say that it probably doesn't look good.
No, the last two games are more important than this Chiefs game in a weird way because they've got a better shot at the division than they do at the wild card. So it's odd. You always want to try to win, and it'd be great if they beat Kansas City. And there's everything going on with COVID and people out.
Yeah.
I honestly think, you know what? I think they might make the playoffs. I think that they're going to beat the last two teams. I think they're going to beat Cleveland and Baltimore. I do. I have this weird premonition.
Well, I don't like. First of all, I don't like the quarterback in Cleveland, and Baltimore doesn't really have one right now. So I think that really speaks to a great advantage for them. Plus, when I'll be honest with you, when they played last week and when they played in the second half in the last quarter before, that defense really comes alive, and that's really who was the quarterback last week? I forget his name. Who were we playing? I don't even remember. The quarterback last week was the Tennessee quarterback. What's his name?
Oh, last week.
Ryan, what's his name? Yeah.
Tennessee's quarterback, yes.
Tennessee's quarterback, yeah.
I've lost my mind.
Ryan somebody. Ryan.
Yes.
Whatever. It shows how important he is in our lives.
Uh-huh.
Man, he had no answer for it. We really shut him down. And he's a pretty damn good quarterback. And we never really play well against him, but man, our defense really shut him down. So, I see it. This is Kansas City. Like you said, it doesn't really matter. Kansas City can be a throwaway game. I hope it's a victory, but it doesn't really matter when it comes down to winning that division. I think, like you said, we're in a better position to win a division than we are to win the wild card.
Well, here's the part that this is the question I keep going back and forth on, like a 30,000-foot question that I keep thinking about. Is the league better now in that there are so many teams clumped up right in the middle, and that it's virtually everybody's clumped up in the middle? Or is it better whenever there's one or two big dogs and they run away and you're trying to chase them? There's more markets that are interested now. Everybody's around 8 wins, 7, 8 wins or so. Is it better that there is this parity? And I've been asking myself and asking you, I think, all season. The longer we go with this, I think I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot because everybody's alive every week, and I think that's great. There's a lot of parity right now, though, that's extrinsic. It has to do with the pandemic and the crazy rate of infection and sidelining people, which affects preparation, which affects who dresses for the games. And there's an inordinate amount of injuries, I think, on every team.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that a lot of it is that, but the word parody, I love it. I think that, one of my favorite movies was with Al Pacino called Any Given Sunday. And, I use that saying a lot, any given Sunday, anything can happen. It doesn't really matter. So I love it. I do.
Ryan Tannehill, by the way, just hit Ryan Tannehill.
Yes.
Yeah, it was in the front of my brain.
Right.
No, go ahead. What were you about to say?
No, I was just going to say that, going forward, I think, I do think here's another thing. And my thoughts get ahead of myself. I can't think that fast. I don't like Patrick Mahomes.
You said that earlier in the year. You said that at the very beginning of the year. You think he's like gimmicky or what?
I don't. I think he's inconsistent. I think he's got a weird throw sometimes. I think that listen, I'll tell you this. There's no way I'm writing that guy a check for $500 million. I'm just not doing it. Ever. Wouldn't have done it. Is he good?
I'm in the middle.
Yes. Is he great? Probably. But is he 500 million great? Man, I got to tell you, I think there's a lot. I think you can win with Ben, as he's proven. Right?
See, I'm in the middle, and I'm glad you left me that middle ground. I think he's really good, but is he generational, make the most of anybody we've ever seen, and make a commitment to him for a decade good? I said to myself when they did that, what was the need to do that? Why not a 6-year contract? Why not a 5-year contract?
I agree.
They hamstring themselves pretty much.
I agree. We go on and then, we talk about it. It does start to get a little frustrating because, we've bought ourselves another 3/4 of wonderful fandom, right? Because we
Right.
saw, and now we're back on the Steeler train. They play that first quarter and they're back to the old Steelers, and we just walk away. I'm going to tell you, I'm to that point. I can't watch another half of how badly we played 2 games ago. I just can't do it. But I think it really, and you talk about the coaching staff.
Yeah.
I think that if the Steelers win this division, I think we're fast to criticize. We better be equally as fast to compliment because, man, I got to tell you, they're struggling with some personnel there.
Oh, they certainly are. They have guys like Tuska playing big snaps, and they get a big play from Taco Charlton out of nowhere. So they are. They get big time spots, or
I
they
got to
get big
tell you,
time plays.
Taco. I like Taco, by the way.
See, you liked
I
them the
liked
day
him. I
they
liked him in
signed them.
Dallas. I did. But I liked him in Dallas. I liked his body. I liked his size. I liked his leanness. I liked his speed. I do. I really like him. I like his mentality. He's a good dude. Plus, he's pretty fashion forward. So
Seems
we
like
like.
it, much like you.
Yes.
So now there's always things that resonate from the Mike Tomlin news conference that we bring up and that you bring up. One thing resonated with me that I got to get your take on because I found it atypical in terms of how Mike Tomlin normally comments on things. Now, obviously, it's Kansas City week, and obviously, there's things happening, so it makes it time sensitive now. But he came right out and he said, "All right, I'll answer the question finally. Melvin Ingram just didn't want to be here. There you
Yeah.
go. There's your answer." Kind of like that he finally tackled it and just told everybody what we already knew, but we heard it from him.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it. I do. I like it. I like the coaching. I like Mike Tomlin. I have never once said I didn't. I love Mike Tomlin. I'm a fan. Um, I'm a believer. The guy's pure. He's authentic. Like it or not, what you see is what you get, and I do like that. So, and I know this is going to cut this short this week, and I apologize for that. But I think I like the Steelers this week. I'd like them to beat Patrick Mahomes. I think that would really solidify my expertise.
All right, real quick score before you got to go. I know you got to go. Let's hear it.
31-28, Pittsburgh.
All right, 27-24, Pittsburgh. They win this football game. We got to cut it short. We got to get moving. Richard,
Merry
you're the
Christmas.
best.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Thank you.